had Penta and Rusev, and I didn't watch that because I don't give a shit. How about that? And I say this in the most cheerful way possible. I don't give a shit. You know what else I don't give a shit about? Becky Lynch came out in the ring and did a promo, which led to Io Sky coming out with the constipation faces and the ridiculous business that she does. And they goaded each other into a match, and then they had the match, and by the time the fucking match was over and Oscar came in and kicked the shit out of Io, that was 25 minutes. That was longer than every episode of Seinfeld or I Love Lucy or even The Big Bang Theory. And then we got a concert. What are you laughing at? I'm not lying here.
I haven't broken it down like this. It's a very interesting comparison.
Everything I have just said is factually correct. The concert was with Joe Hendry. I like the young man when I met him 10 years ago now across the pond. And I figured, well, it's the first time he's on the main show here, so I would see what he's going to do. And you know what? It's not like Elijah or Elias or Ezekiel or...
No. Joe Hendry writes stadium anthems.
Fucking name. Well, this is the thing is that the other guy was just strumming the guitar and doing whatever the fuck and never actually did whatever the fuck, and you didn't care. He's a very talented young man. He writes his songs. He sang a song, announced and played the guitar, announced that he'd been signed to Raw.
Got the fans to sing it back to him.
Yes. And you know, then the song continued, "Can we fire Logan Paul?" I can't remember the tune. I'm not very musical.
They went crazy for that part. Yeah, they went crazy for that.
The point is, he's another guy that you can't use him as a main event guy because that would be ridiculous. But at the same point, he's not embarrassing. He's a grown adult man. He doesn't have he doesn't look like Obafemi, but he's fine. If you can use him in spots and capitalize on his popularity, he can carry his part of the ball, but he, again, I don't think, hopefully will never be challenging for the WWE world title or whatever. But the good thing is, the people like it because usually this is done as a gimmick by somebody who can't play, can't sing, or is sucked and meant to be booed. But he's good and he's clever at it, and he's keeping the people cheering him. So that's harder to do, is what I'm saying. But anyway.
I thought this was good, though.
Yes.
This was maybe the best Joe Hendry thing I've seen. I've not been a big fan of the little bits I've seen here and there. But I watched this, and, you know, the fan reaction helped it a lot. But give him credit, too. He's not Elias. He wrote a song with hooks.
Yes.
He wrote something that people will want to start saying. And that was really good, I thought. Logan Paul screaming was an interesting take, while Austin Theory just broods next to him. Whatever the hell this tag team, what are they doing, these two? But whatever.
Austin Brooding Theory. But no, he is a very broody guy. I like that. But no, Logan Paul, when the whole crowd was chanting, "Can we fire Logan Paul?" or singing it. And Logan Paul comes out, just melts down, and he can tell he's having fun. And they menaced Joe Hendry until Joe Hendry attacked. But the heels 2-on-1'd him, and here came the Street Profits out to make a save, and right there, it kind of dims me for wanting to see Logan Paul and Austin Theory as a tag team. If we have to watch them against the Street Profits or any of the same underneath guys that escaped being fired last week.
It's a new match. You got to give it a chance.
Oh, I don't care.
It could be good. It could be good. It could be good.
It could be a good match with the Street Profits. I don't care. Because they do. Who are they?
They are the
Who are they? They're not going to be a fly on the wall in this business in a year.
By the way, what does that even mean?
Well, it's not spelled prophets like PROPHETS, like that they're prophesizing something. It's a play on because they're an ethnic group. Apparently, it's not racist to feel that they make all of their profits, aka their money, out on the street somewhere dealing illicit substances and some kind of enriched uranium. But if they're not going to picket the fucking whole office in Stamford over it, I'm not going to get in an uproar.
I meant, what did Flair mean? You won't be a fly on the wall. Is that the expression he meant?
Oh, I thought what did the street prophets mean?
No, I meant, because you just said it again. You repeated it. A fly on the wall.
No, and I'm repeating it because that's what Flair said, but it's gibberish in this context. Because he was mixing his metaphors and shaking up his similes. The old saying is, I'd like to be a fly on the wall to overhear or oversee when such and such thing happened, right?
You'll be a fly on the wall.
Well, because he'd already gone to the insect kingdom. When he talked about him being a gnat, he was trying to say something to the effect of one of the old phrases like you're just a gnat on an elephant's ass, and diminish him. But once he'd established him as an insect, then he went to he'll be a fly on the wall. Well, if he's in Mexico, he wouldn't be a fly on the wall. He might be a fly in a fucking restaurant.
Let me tell you something, fruit fly, stay away from my drink. Woo!
He'll just be a fly in a fly in the ointment. He could have said, "Well, this guy's a fly in the ointment." See,
good. Well, that wouldn't work either for what he was trying to say.
Well, none of what he said didn't work for what he was trying to say. Why are we still on this?
I'd rather evaluate what Flair was trying to say with, you'll be a fly on the wall.
Well, speaking of flying, but not on the wall, then Joe Hendry ran and jumped over the top rope like a white man.
We're still, I didn't realize what we were talking about.
Well, that's what we're back to, because we got to close this up. Joe Hendry jumped over the top like a clumsy white man and just landed in their arms. And the end. Music. And the end. Music. But that was again, not the most violent concert I've ever seen, but go ahead.
It was a fine segment, and also for what is likely a brand new audience for Joe Hendry, despite him being on NXT, this was a good way to introduce him to the audience and really get them behind him. They had fun with him. They may not have fun during everything on the show. They had fun with Joe Hendry. They'll remember that.
Well, and now your mind is in the gutter. Joe Hendry's fucking, the only way for him to get over is just to go out and give everybody a fun time in the audience.
That's not what I was saying. What I was saying is we should collaborate on a song.
Oh, go. Hey, you write the music and let him perform it.
Well, I mean, I really don't write for guitar.
Well, that would be, that would be silent. See, your part would be silent, where you just write it down on paper and then he'll take it from there. You be Bernie Taupin and he'll be Elton John.
All right, well, we're going to get back on the Yellow Brick Road to WWE. Are we done with this segment? I don't even know. Are we done with this?
I don't know what's
Joe
happening.
Hendry segment?
Yes, it's over now.
You know, Jim, Joe Hendry.
Yes.
He writes his songs. He has to perform his songs. He has to memorize his songs. Maybe he has to listen to them over and over and over again on his Raycon everyday earbuds.
Well, that's the thing.